Many of us are looking for beautiful, soft flowering plants that you can have in your borders. So what are those? Well, those are what we call perennial plants. So they go on for more than one season. Remember, an annual lives, grows, flowers in one season. So that would be either summer or winter. Whereas a perennial will go on for years and years and years. But they need a little bit of maintenance in order to get them there and keep them going. So here's a combination of some of my favorites that I just love. If you're wanting that soft look or just to brighten things up, try some of these guys because they really are going to do wonders in your garden. This is a beautiful old-fashioned plant. It's called an Aquilegia. Now, just look at the size of that flower. I mean, look at that. It's huge and it's beautiful. Aquilegias come in many different colors, from the whites to the mauves with a bit of cream in the middle. They would not get any taller than this. They will certainly get wider. They need full sun, and then they are beauties. They're great with combinations of roses in mixed borders where you've got shrubbery in the background and you're needing just a few little spikes of color. Try these little guys. Aquilegias love the cold climate, so whether you're in Clarence or Johannesburg or really in the Drakensberg, these guys are fantastic perennials for your garden. Another great guy is this little oakie. Now, some of you might get shocked when I tell you this, but this is the same member of the blackjack family. Yep, you know that weed that grows in your garden? It's called bidens. This is bright, fun, exciting, young, and it just adds a pow, splash of color into your garden. Bidens is a low-growing perennial, spreads out, great on the edge of pots or on banks and in hanging baskets that get loads and loads of sun. Bidens is a fantastic filler plant, and if you're needing something just to give that little spunk into your garden, then try this guy. You can either buy it in packs at your garden center or as individual little plants. Another nice perennial are these guys. These are called verbenas. I've got one here, which 4 plants, really great way to buy plants because it's economical. Verbenas, low growing, good ground cover, give you some bright color. You get them in purples, whites, even combination colors. Lots of sun. Do not overwater them. If you overwater them, they are likely to start getting a mildew. And the way that you identify that is they've got kind of like a white powdery substance on the leaves. Then you need to start spraying with a fungicide, which you can get from your local garden center. But just don't overwater them and you'll be okay. All right, then for some contrasting grasses. This grass is called Festuca. No, not Festus, Festuca. Now, Festuca is this low clump-forming grass hailing from Japan. It's gorgeous. Look, I mean, it's like Bart Simpson, you know, like, check me out, see it there. Okay, now, great combinations. Look at that, to pick up different colors. Pow. Low-growing perennial grass. Pow. Beautiful colors. This you can divide. As long as it's in full sun, your Festuca will be as happy as Larry. And yes, it does get a flower. It sends up spikes of flowers here, very soft and gentle. But to keep that in your garden that you're needing just a bit of continuity or something to hold the garden together, use some grasses that have form and texture just like this. And then we always need something for our fur friends, don't we, in the garden? Now this is very interesting. This is called a pet grass, a dog grass or a cat grass. You know, you often find your dogs or cats are cruising around the garden and starting to munch on the grass. This grass has been specially produced and bred for your dogs and cats, 100% safe. Why not pop it in between your garden beds, just like that, so that you can make sure that they're eating the right things. And yeah, not too bad, but I'd prefer chop and dop personally. But for your little fur friends, plant this in amongst your flowers. It works, it's great. My little munchkins, those little Yorkies you see running around, dig it lots.